Hey guys, welcome back to the video, and today we're going to be talking about 8 Bannerlord mechanics that you have to remember. Let's get right into it. First, you can actually leave one of your companions and or family members inside of a town and they will act as your emissary. Now what is an emissary? An emissary is a person who's going to talk to the nobles, which are these guys right over here, and also the owner clan, which is Devalant for this town. And what they're going to do is they're going to gain relationship over time. So pretty much every single daily tick, there's a small percent chance that your companion and or family member is going to gain you +1 relationship with either one of these guys or the owner clan. Now why is this important? Well, because if you get a good relationship with the nobles inside of the town, you will have more recruitment slots, and if you stick at it for a very long time, what's going to happen is they might become your supporter. What is a supporter? A supporter is a noble that pretty much will give you daily influence. And it's very good for late game to have a good amount of supporters, so you can have a constant flow of influence that will then make you very powerful. You're going to be able to call a lot more armies, make a lot more votes, and overall do a lot better in the late game. Also, with gaining relationship with the owner of the clan, if you plan on staying in this area, if you plan, for example, to become a vassal for Vlandia, it's very good to put one companion in each single town. So kind of towards the late game, all the clans are going to like you. So whenever you join as a vassal, for example, and there's a vote for, hey, who wants to get this fief, and you're on the tickets, they're going to vote for you because they like you. They have a lot of good relationship with you. And also, if you ever want to recruit one of these clans later on, they're going to have good relations with you. Therefore, they might join you. So again, very good to do, and it's very easy to do as well. All you have to do is go into a town, make sure the companion and or family member is in your party, and you have to click this button right over here, top right, all the way. It says leave members. Pick the member that you want to leave. You can leave multiple, but I like to spread them out. Like I said, if you really want to have the most effectiveness, I suggest one family member or one companion per settlement that you are pretty much trying to get in your favor. So leaving settlements, and that's it. And now every single day there's a small percent chance that in this town you're going to gain +1 relationship with either the noble or the owner. And as you can see currently, I have literally one companion in all the major towns in Vlandia. So if I want to later on take over Vlandia, I'm going to have a very easy time because everyone really likes me. Second, there's another hidden path here. I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to figure it out. Where is it? Where is it? It's on the screen right now. Is it over here? Is it over here? Is it over there? Nope, it's actually right over here. So this place right over here, you don't have to actually go around this full path, even though the caravans technically and everyone else really goes this way. To reach this town, you don't have to do this hook. All you have to do is just click on the town from here, and what your player is going to do is he's going to go through the mountains. So again, a hidden path. Really is no dirt path to really show that this is a path to go, but I'm pretty sure the devs just put it in so players actually go to this town, because otherwise it's just too long of a trip. But this path right here, it does come in handy if you do need to visit this town and get whatever you need done in that town. Third, you can actually recall clan members and family members right back to your party without having to actually go and get them. So let's say, for example, if I had a companion that was really far away, I'm pretty sure I have a companion right over here, I don't have to actually travel to this town and pick them up. All you have to do is go into your clan page right over here and select the person that you want to get. Let's say, for example, I want to get him. And you want to click this button right here. It's kind of not, highlighted, but this button right here is going to recall this member to your party. And it's going to tell you how long it's going to take. And once you press yes, they're going to start making the trip. Also, they are invincible. They don't actually travel by a party that you see on the map. It's just once they arrive to you, they're going to just say, oh, this person has arrived. So let's get someone who's actually a little bit closer so I can show this off. Let me see. 17 hours. How far is this guy? He's only 4 hours away. So let's say yes. Boom. Now let's wait a little bit. And there you go. He has joined our party. So they travel by themselves. You don't really see them because you travel from this town right over here. And they're invincible. So it's a very easy way to get your companions and or family members back in your party. Fourth, if you're looking for specific livestock for a quest, like either a cow, sheep, or a hog, and the main production village is either too far away or it's empty, what you can do is you can go to a grain village, because grain villages, they produce every single type of livestock as well as the grain. So let's go to this village right over here, grain village. Go buy products, and as you can see, they are selling hogs, sheep, and cows. And this goes for every single grain village on the map. The devs have added this, so there are more livestock pretty much in the game. Boom, just hogs, but if you wait a couple of days, they're going to produce some more. Fifth, whenever you outnumber a group of bandits heavily, there is a big chance they will ask to join you instead of actually fighting you. So as you can see, I got 95, this bandit got 3. Let's try to fight them. And boom, they give us the option of, hey, can we join you? We surrender. If you click this option, they will pretty much join you. There you go, for the free. They don't ask for anything. Obviously, they're going to cost, wages as wages come along. But you also take no morale loss. Now, if I were to make them prisoners and then recruit them, I would take some morale loss, as you can see right over here. Now, 2 more perks I did want to mention really quickly. 2 roguery perks. There's a roguery perk at level 50 that doesn't have to do with recruiting bandits that surrender. But if you have a lot of prisoner bandits and you want to join them to your party, get this beforehand. Called Two-Face. As you can see, one of the effects is no morale loss from converting bandit prisoners. So if you have a lot of bandit prisoners and you want to take no morale loss, take this perk. But more importantly, if you want to continue attacking small bandit groups and having them surrender, I suggest you take the perk at roguery level. I think it's right over right over here, Partners in Crime, level 150 roguery. As you can see, surrendering bandit parties always offer to join you. So instead of giving the chance whenever you encounter a small party, this will make it 100%. So sometimes if I was to reload this save a couple times, that group of 3 would not join me sometimes. Sometimes they would fight me. But with that perk at 150, Partners in Crime, they always will join me. Sixth, if you ever try to take an alley with all of your companions, instead of actually going around and trying to find all the companions inside of the town before you do your attack, you can actually have one of your companions do it for you and save you a lot of time. So what I mean by this, let's go into the town real quick. Let's visit this person. So we get right into the middle of the town. There we go. Must leave. Now, with your one companion that always spawns with you, press talk to them, and then choose this option. Gather all my companions in the summit and find me. This will make him go and find all your companions that are usually always all the way scattered around the map, and then he will come and meet you. So this gives you enough time to go and find the best, alley to attack. You can choose which one's the best for you, which one has the least amount of troops, and makes it the easier for you to take over, and you don't have to waste so much time gathering all your companions. Seventh, you can actually attack minor clans in Bannerlord that are not a part of any faction, and over time they will just make peace with you instead of continuing to be at war with you indefinitely. So all you have to do is, if you want to figure out where all the minor clans are, go to your encyclopedia, go to clans, make sure minor is selected. Now, if you look through these guys, you can see the ones that are part of a kingdom currently as mercenaries, right? So they're part of Sturgia, so you don't want to attack them because then you will start a war with Sturgia. But if I was to attack, for example, let's say the forest people, they're not part of anybody. And over time, as time passes, it's just going to become peaceful with you guys. So you can attack them and you can get their gear, which is very good gear, and you can take them as prisoners and all that other stuff. But they will not hold a grudge like a kingdom does, where they will just indefinitely be at war with you unless you pay them for peace or if you just completely annihilate them. Minor clans, over time, they will make peace with you automatically. Eighth, when it comes to prisoner recruitment, it is based on conformity. What is conformity? Conformity is a number that is generated daily for one prisoner at a time, and higher tier prisoners require a lot of conformity. So tier 5, tier 6, they're very hard to convince to join you. And since only one prisoner receives conformity daily, the more prisoners you have in your prisoner group, the longer it will take to convince all of them to join. And if you can see right over here, if you go on one of your prisoners, let's say for example I go on this one that still doesn't want to join us, if you scroll over right next to the recruit prisoner, you have this bar right over here, and it shows your current prisoner conformity, which is at 65 because I just captured him. And after this prisoner gains 719 conformity, one more prisoner will be available. So once this hits, what's it called? A little bit close to 800 conformity. One of these forest bandits will be available, and then that meter will go all the way down, and then you'll have to gain all of this conformity again for the second forest bandit to want to join, and then the third forest bandit to want to join. So it is a process. It takes a long time the more prisoners you have.